Okay, welcome back. And as you can see on our backdrop here, we're pleased, very pleased, to have Brandon Lofton here, who's a local actor from South Louisiana, Grand Isle.
Yes, sir.
Certainly appreciate it, Brandon, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, and just to let our audience know, what we're talking about is a movie that Brandon is actually in the movie, and it has a very big part in the movie. And it's in a movie where it's going to be actually opening up on DVD.
Yes, you can get it straight on DVD in the middle of October after our Hollywood premiere.
Okay, so I mean, this is just so exciting. This is a big movie, and we have a local person, in it who's starring in the movie. And we also have a director that's going to be joining us a little bit. We're going to call him on the phone. Tell us a little bit about the movie. It's called Liar. If you can see the backdrop, you can see what the movie is, and it's a suspense movie, huh?
Yeah, suspense thrill. It's about some women being abused. I'm sure people that's going to watch it can relate to it. It's real life things that happen.
Sure.
And they depress and they want to get rid of their problem. There's this mystery man, and that's Darius Devani Green, the man in your top right corner, left corner up there.
Okay, all right.
And they talk to him to get rid of their problem because they depressed. They want real lives, and they talk to him and he takes care of their problem. But he says, "I'll be back for a payment." So the women, he does his thing, and the women get nervous and paranoid, wondering what the payment's going to be.
Yeah.
And
the suspense
goes crazy,
Yeah.
and there's twists and turns, and they get together and they meet up and things happen. But I can't give any more
Sure,
because it'll give away the movie and
Yeah.
spoil it for everyone. But all I have to say is the ending is going to blow your mind because the way it ends is you don't see it coming.
Okay, well, that's so exciting, and I love mysteries or suspense thrillers. I mean, that's the kind of movie that I like, so I know I will enjoy it. Now, just tell me about the production of the movie and how long it's been in the process. You mentioned about a premiere. Kind of give us all that information.
Okay, well, I met Todd on a web acting website,
And he's the director, right?
Todd E. Braley from Grand Junction, Colorado.
Okay.
And he was going to do this movie, so I said, I think that's a good storyline and everything. And he got my resume and headshot. He said, "I'd like for you to be one of the abusive husbands."
Yeah.
So we flew to Colorado, myself and the rest of the cast, and filmed this movie in 4 days.
Wow.
4 days is 47 minutes, and we.
The movie itself is
47
minutes.
Yes.
Great.
And he said, "Well, let's go. Put on Amazon. Maybe we get a contract and make a few dollars. Just for a little weekend thing." And we put it on the internet, and it took off. And 4 or 5 different distribution companies talked to him, and now we're getting distributed through different places, and it's getting exciting.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have a premiere in Ruston, Louisiana, September the 14th.
Okay. And how do they do a premiere? I mean, how is that all set up? What do they actually do?
What we do, we get with a theater that'll host the premiere.
Right.
And we get everything together. We send them the big poster to put on in the marquee. We get the red carpet. We get the
Right.
stuff like that. We
Very good.
yeah, we just as long as they let us go to the theater and do it, and they get excited. We send them. You could get tickets there, or you could get them online.
Right. So you have a premiere actually in Ruston,
Yes,
and when is that?
that's September the 14th at 3 p.m.
Okay, right around the corner. And let's see, where else do y'all have premieres?
We have a premiere in Chalmette, Louisiana. That's to be September the 17th,
Okay.
and that's going to be at 7 o'clock p.m.
All right.
I think it's the 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, 17th, because one the 14th, one the 17th.
I'm sure them if they Google the movie Liar, will it come up?
Right, and Liar has their own Facebook page also.
Okay, and it's Liar, Liar.
Yeah, by Todd E. Braley.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, very good.
And also, if you go to my actors page, Brandon Lofton Actor,
Right.
there's all kind of events that's going on, what I'm doing, and
Right.
information on Liar.
Now I have to ask you, what got you into acting?
Well, since I was 6 years old, I watched TV. I say, "Mama, I want to do this." You know how, okay, baby, whatever. We're
Right.
gonna, okay, And ever since then, I'm like, never give up, because they say if you have a dream, don't give up. If you want to play marbles on the moon, don't give up. It's going to happen. You know,
Right.
just believe. And that's what I tell the kids all the time. Don't give up.
Great advice.
Right,
Great
you know,
advice.
and every time I do something, look, you know, I want to be an example. I'm from Grand Isle. I'm on an island 7 miles long in the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
Who'd have thought that I'd be going to Hollywood for premiere for a movie that I'm in? So I just wanted to look up high and reach for the stars.
Right.
But
So you're actually, the Hollywood premiere is coming up, what, in October?
October the 5th.
Right. And so that's really a big deal. I mean, when you have a Hollywood premiere.
It didn't dawn on me yet. You know,
Yeah.
maybe like when they tap me and say, hey, wake up, you know, it's really happening.
Right.
But, you know, like I said, ever since I was 6, and I never gave up and got lucky. I got
Right.
lucky that Todd recognized my talent, and, you know, I'm not the best in the world, but I try.
Oh, I'm
and,
sure.
And it's paying.
I think you're being modest. I
It's,
think it's going to come out just great. And in the movie, obviously, it must have come out very good for y'all to be able to market it the way it's being marketed.
It's shocking. You know, we all excited, and we never thought it was gonna
Right.
get this big. But you know, we love it. We love it.
Let me ask you, if you don't mind, you know, what about previous stuff? I mean, you know, how did you get started? I know you were encouraged apparently by your parents and to move forward and keep doing stuff. But what actually did you do once you finished school?
Finished school. I went in the military.
Okay.
You know, support the troops. I still do it. You know, the veterans, everything.
Sure.
Proud of what they're doing now. You know, big shout out to all of them and everything going on in the world. Then I had another goal. I wanted to be a police officer and do K-9.
Okay.
So I did that for 10 years, did K-9 for 4.
Was that in Grand Isle or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
I was an officer in different places, but I did K-9 in Grand Isle. You
Okay.
know, achieved my goal there. And now I'm reserved with Grand Isle, but I still have the dog and everything.
Sure.
And then I still need to do acting. You know, that was in the back of my mind. I said, well, let's see what I can do. And I started looking around, went to acting classes, and got experience and did little things, web series and stuff like that. And then that's when I met Todd through a website,
Sure.
and it took off with Liar. And,
Oh, very, very good. So Liar, and just to let people know, we have a trailer that we're going to be showing in a second. And so I want you to, you know, if you gather your family around and look at that trailer, I think, you know, you just get a little feel of the type of movie that this is. And now, you said you went up with the cast when y'all went to Colorado? Were there other local people involved in the movie, or?
well, from Louisiana,
Yeah.
the woman that plays my wife, Sonia Nelson Provost, is from Monroe.
Okay.
And she plays my wife. We flew to Colorado, and then Tara Garnett flew from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Right.
And Darius Devon Green flew from Los Angeles. And there was a few local actors and actresses in Colorado itself, along with Todd,
Sure.
the director. But we really didn't know each other.
How did y'all meet again?
We met, you know, just talking on the internet, and then the first time we met in person was the day before we shot the movie for 4 days, and when everything was over, it's like we knew each other forever. It was like
Right.
one big Liar family, you know.
Oh, great.
So now they call us Todd's Little Liars, you know. So
All right. Well, that's really exciting. I want to see maybe if we can, and just to we actually have the director who's going to be on the phone after we take a break, and we'll be talking to the director and maybe some of the things about the movie. But I think we do have a trailer here. About how long is the trailer?
about 90 seconds.
Okay, does it need any kind of setup, or?
I guess they have it under control in the back. You know,
Okay.
they said they got it. So,
Okay, well, you don't need to tell us what's going on or anything like that. That's what I mean.
I'll ruin it for you, and you wouldn't be able to hear anything.
Okay, that sounds good. Why don't we do this? Let's just go ahead and see if we can go to the trailer for Liar.
Back in that house. Do the dishes.
Adele, we can have real lives here.
I don't have some sick need to off my man.
Stand up, Houston. Don't ask me anything about this, you understand?
Yes. So now I have you to worry about.
What did you do? If we saw it, who else do you think saw it?
If he gets caught, we're going to jail. Adele, I can't go to jail.
I am going to get my payment my way. Get up.
There you have it. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can hear everything in the background. And I'm just amazed that, it's such a suspenseful thing from what you're telling me, and y'all have a Hollywood premiere going on. I take it you have seen the whole movie?
I haven't seen it I've seen as much of you've seen right here.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So when they say premiere, they mean premiere, huh?
Yeah, what happened, the director sent the movie to my wife and she sent me on some errands. And she watched the movie and it deleted like 20, 30 seconds after she watched it. And she said, guess what? I just watched Liar. And, I was kind of freaked out because she didn't let me see it, but the director didn't want me to see it. So she got a sneak peek.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I got to wait like everybody else to see the finished product.
Well, let me ask you, how did your wife like it?
She
got scared?
Yeah. She was kind of amazed, and the woman that plays my wife in there said when I'd get into character, I really scared her, and when I got out of character, she was glad because she got emotional. So when you see her, that's real emotions coming from her playing off of my character.
Okay, very good. I tell you what, why don't we do this? We're going to take a break. We're going to try to get Todd Blakely. Bradley, I'm sorry. If I put my glass on, I would go ahead and see it. Bradley, we'll get him on the phone. He's the director of the movie, and then that way we'll continue our discussion with the upcoming movie, Liar.